So one of the things in life that holds us up is debt, and that's a global thing. Are you guys, from your experience of your team, are you less in debt now than you were 5 years ago?
We think maybe the same. Yeah. Because people they want to buy new things, they just,
So you've seen the benefits of understanding money, yet there's still debt in your community. What do you think we can do to change some of that thinking around how we spend money? We're saving it, but how do we spend it? What do you think we could do to change that?
Maybe we have to follow up and do it in a practical way always.
Okay.
It's like remind them, or it's because the issue is quite difficult to change people's life because they always like to buy things. So have to tell them, or maybe discuss together how they should feel that they have enough, don't need to buy more.
Don't follow the fashion.
Right.
Yeah, the mobile phone that they can use, like maybe 10 years, but they just buy for 1 or 2 years, and the new one come, they would like to buy.
Okay. So an important part of the sale training is helping to change attitude, the way we see. And it's good to say that we've still got work to do. With all of Che, it doesn't stop. It continues because it's a lifelong lesson.
Yes.
And we really appreciate you sharing that it's not finished. I'd like to know if you've noticed any personal change in the lives of your bank members. Personal in how they relate to money.
Yeah, it's like in the team, because they think that they don't have money to save, but when they learned, they know, no, they can save money. They have money to save every month.
Okay.
Yeah, they can save that, and it helps them how to use their money. Yeah.
So you've seen that in a practical sense. And in Che, we talk about it being practical and spiritual. So do you think that there's been spiritual changes in the lives of your bank members?
Spiritual change. เปลี่ยนแปลงฝ่ายวิญญาณ
ครับ
แปลอะไรอ่ะ
ไม่รู้
Yeah, don't see clearly.
We don't see clearly about that, but can I include what you were saying before about the team? Can they know how to save the money? In our team member of the bank community, one girl she's very fashion girl. Every week or every month you have to go and buy some new clothes. But when we start the bank, she's just not stop, but she's just slowing down to buying new clothes and save the money, take the money to the bank to save. That the one we see. And then I don't know in the spiritual.
So with relating to money, part of being a Christian is using your money wisely for God. Have you seen any effect of how, as a group, you look at money and say, this is my money, this is God's money, this is our community's money? Have you seen anybody change the way they look at money?
You don't see this part clear.
So it sounds like you've got a great platform to work from for the future of helping your team understand the fashion and how we work with that as Christians. Is anybody in your team wanted to use the sale program for their community, for their family? Has anybody talked to you about that?
Yes, that we discussed some issue in the community, and yes, some of the team they think in the future they want to use it. So that is a come back to your question before, that micro enterprise should be added to this
Okay.
program. Yeah, that is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's very helpful for us as we train in the future
Yes.
to include micro enterprise.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you think that your team, after using SAIL within their community, are ready to train others?
Yeah. You think
Yes.
the team can? Yeah. The team
Okay.
can. Yeah.
Oh, that's very encouraging.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
learning, doing, showing others.
Yes. Yeah.
That's great. If you were to facilitate a training in SAIL, what advice would you give others?
Yeah, and this program is very good and help you to save money and how to manage the money. And
And is it help like we don't looking the money from outside, like you not waiting the money from outside to do things. If we have like this project in the community and a micro enterprise, because we sometimes we just looking for the money from outside waiting, but now we have the bank, community bank, and then from that we can start using the money not from outside but from inside the one that we have.
That's great that you're recognizing that you can help people understand not to wait for outside
Yep.
money,
Yep.
that you've got money from within the community,
Yep.
yeah,
which is another strong Che principle of using local resources.
yeah.
So right now in your community bank, how much money have you saved?
We have
ไม่ใช่ประมาณ35,000เนี่ยแหละตอนนั้นอืม
35,000 baht.
Wow.
Yeah.
And have you had celebrations?
Yes.
So you've been able to celebrate? Is that part of your rules to celebrate?
Not yet. We don't come to that part yet.
I would encourage you to celebrate as the Bible talks about celebrating the good things of life.
And now the team know that they keep it every month. Maybe they think there's a small amount, but now they see the big amount
Yep.
that they can save money.
So in the next year, what do you hope to do with your knowledge of SAIL? How do you imagine that you can use it for the kingdom of God?
We will use it in the community more, yeah, and help them, yeah, how to, they can support themselves, you know, start from small amount of money, and then they can increase from there.
If we were going to send this video to Vance, what would you like to say to Vance?
Vans.
Vance, yeah, Vance. Yeah.
Vans.
ขอบคุณที่เขามา
Yeah, we thank you, Vance and his wife,
Yeah.
and help us, train us many times to introduce the program for us to know how to save money, how to manage the money, and how to help other people. You know, thank you very much for that. Yeah.
And if we run another SAIL program, can you come and train us?